now we're here with Mike and Jeff at Iodyne. The film tools crew and the pro video crew have been telling me nonstop to come over here. They're very excited. I was just telling them am ignorant of most things that aren't production. So I would love for you guys to just kind of run me through who's trying to get a hold of me. Spam. Run me through, what you guys do here. And the thing I'm kind of a little excited about is whatever this is.
Yeah.
I want to know how I can sleep more because I just had the worst night last night.
All right, so let's start there. And yeah, sleep is a challenge on set. Sleep is also a challenge when you're in Vegas.
Yeah.
In both ways. But let's talk about the on-set part. I'm not sure I can help you with the other part. But on set, right, what is the biggest thing that causes people to lose sleep? And we're a storage company, first of all, so we're at Iodyne Pro Data. Biggest problem people have on set that's causing them to lose sleep is copying data is taking too long. Losing data means you could be literally losing your job or losing that shot.
Right.
So what we're really all about is helping customers build a reliable, fast, and secure data pipeline, right?
Okay.
So data's coming off cameras. We got to get it from the camera to storage or camera to card to storage. We want it to be RAID protected. We want it to be encrypted. We want to be sure we have a data pipeline we can rely on, and we want to be able to move data between our different data platforms as fast as possible. That's going to get us offset and wrapped faster.
Right.
That's how we get more sleep, right? As
it.
we get home sooner, we get on the plane sooner, we get offset sooner if we can offload or ingest our media faster. So that's what our products are about. Our lead product is Pro Data. It's the size of a laptop with the lid closed, and it comes in 12, 24, and 48 terabyte capacities.
Oh, wow.
It's the fastest Thunderbolt storage in the market. We launched it a couple years ago for macOS. It's used from everything from small productions all the way up to major Hollywood studios. It's used for VFX work, including on films like Barbie and Mission Impossible. There's a trailer from a movie that was shot in Japan over the last year that just got accepted to Cannes. Every single piece of camera footage was shot, edited, color graded, all on Pro Data. So we got small customers, big customers, and we got some new things we're announcing, including adding Pro Data support for Windows at this show.
Wonderful, because I'm a Windows man.
Exactly. So multi-OS workflows, and Jeff's going to tell you a little bit about what you can do with that.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, so you can have
There you
up
go.
to 15 different containers, which are kind of like partitions in the old hard drive sets.
Yeah.
So you can have different kinds of data. It can be at different rate levels, different encryption keys, so that people can only see the stuff they're supposed to. It's all RAID protected, and we support RAID 0 and RAID 6. And it's also transactional.
So RAID 0 is just basically one
0,
big drive, and then 6 is like what?
RAID 6 is double parity protection.
Double parity.
So you can have up to there are 12 internal SSDs.
Yeah.
Up to 2 of those can fail, and you still have all your data.
Right.
Or the other thing that can happen, which is probably a little more likely, is that maybe one of them fails, and you occasionally get a bad block from something you can't read. So you can recover from all of that. It is also transactional, meaning that the state of the stuff on the Pro Data is always in a consistent state. So if there's a sudden power gets yanked, cord gets yanked, there's a blackout, you're still in a consistent state. If you've ever used other SSDs, you've had the experience of you unplugged in an untimely way, and now it's a brick.
Right.
We will never have that happen. Performance is really good because we are multipath. So a single Thunderbolt link will saturate at about 3 gig a second. We actually get up to 5 because we can have 2 Thunderbolt links connecting you to any single computer. And there's 4 connections total, so you can have, say, dual path 2 computers, or you can have single path with 4.
So
it works for you.
This is Thunderbolt 4, I assume?
Yep, works with Thunderbolt 3. So our products work with Thunderbolt 3 or Thunderbolt 4 computers, totally compatible. And now you can use Mac or Windows. You can do Thunderbolt on both, even at the same time.
Yeah, and so when you're talking about the 2 cables, is that 2 cables going to 2 Thunderbolt ports, or is it like 2 synced to 1?
So we actually have 8 Thunderbolt ports on our product, on our Pro Data, so the most of anyone, and you get 4 of those to plug upstream to computers, and 4 to plug downstream to more Pro Datas or to accessories like card readers.
Got it.
So you can mix and match those ports between computers and multi-pathing that Jess was describing. So I could plug in up to 4 computers, or could I have 2 computers, each with 2 paths? And our software just figures it all out for you. So you literally just plug in the cables, there's nothing else to administer. So compared to, say, a NAS system, right? I've got a lot to administer, I got to set up network addresses, I got all this complexity to deal with, and it's significantly slower, right? Because Thunderbolt is way faster. So I've got total plug-and-play simplicity, and I've got multiples on performance to do my ingest, to do my editing. So for example, one Pro Data can play back 9 streams of 8K full speed to up to 4 computers.
Damn. All right. And so I saw you guys. Is that Hedge or just looks like Hedge? Because I saw you have Hedge.
Yep, we got Hedge workflows here. So Hedge is one of our great partners. People use Hedge with the product. Accelerator, we got.
I guess
all
Offshoot.
Kind,
I keep calling it Hedge, but
Hedge Offshoot product is a great product. We have example workflows here for that. We got Adobe workflows. We got. You can also check us out in some other booths at the show. Telestream. Color from whatever people are using, it's all supported by Pro Data. So we got some great partners, and we got some workflow sheets. If you come check out our website or contact us, we'll show you how to set up the product, optimize for those different types of workflows and solutions.
Oh, wonderful! That's cool. And so that's like the main. Yeah, so we'll get the B-roll right there. So you got a Mac Studio, and then
we got
just
that's
three.
a rack that we sell, and you can see there we got a Mac Studio. We got up to 3 Pro Datas. And so you can build out a DIT card like this one. A lot of customers do that. Pro Data is going to save you space and let you run all the things we were just talking about, whether it's on-set DIT, whether it's virtual production setups with Windows, playing Unreal Engine, whether it's a VFX pipeline that you might be running, or traditional editing, whatever you're doing, Pro Data can do that.
Gotcha. And what is the price point for one of the units?
Okay, so we had 12, 24, 48 terabyte capacity. The price obviously varies from capacity.
Let's say to the 12.
Yeah, so starts down to like 4,500 and then all the way up to about 17,500 for 48.
That's actually not terrible, especially with how fast those SSDs are.
Remember, that's fastest Thunderbolt storage, workgroup storage, fully encrypted, RAID 6, multi-reader sharing. These are all things that no other Thunderbolt storage can do.
And it's also much faster than a NAS. But the one thing that yes,
yeah, I know
But the one thing that is nice about a NAS is that you can have sharing. So you have your raw footage, and then you can have multiple people doing work on it.
Right.
So you can also do that with Iodyne, but without having to set up any kind of a network. So you have, say, an ingest coming in, and now you put that container in read-only mode. And now up to 4 computers can plug in and access that container, so you can have somebody doing, figuring out what clips they want, what sound levels, what color grading, whatever it is they want to do, all in parallel, all sharing the same thing, and you never had to set up a network. It's just 4 computers plugged into our thing.
So here's a random question. I don't know if you guys talked to the Move guys at all, or the one guy, I don't know. He was next to the Hedge booth. But it's basically LucidLink, but cheaper. So I guess we should just use LucidLink. I assume you're more.
Sure.
Is that also kind of, you could set that that on a network? And
that's right. So that's a great question. And yes, we have customers using LucidLink, Aspera, this product, all these products that do, so what you're talking about are things that do file upload. Like you want to put in an AWS S3 bucket, you can also work with Frame.io at Adobe.
Sure.
However you want to get to the cloud, that's your choice as a customer. What's great about our product is, remember that the speed to ingest, the speed to get the data off the camera, to get those OCNs and OCFs, that is much, much faster than any network pipe you have.
Right.
So what you've got with Pro Data is, let's call it a smart buffer. It's secure, it's encrypted, it's RAID 6. You've got all that captured. Now you can trickle it out to the network using any of those software packages, but meantime, your data's secure. And if you don't have time to wait for the network because you're out in the desert, we'll just put Pro Data in your messenger bag and drive to where you do have a better network connection, or drive it back, and now you have all your data with you safe and secure.
And you can do your post-production work on that data while the upload's happening. That can all be happening
of course.
concurrently.
Yeah.
So thanks for coming by the booth today. I hope you learned a little bit more about Iodyne Pro Data.
Yeah, that's very, very cool.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
All right, we'll talk to you guys soon. Everyone check out Pro Video Coalition.
Thanks.
All right.